There are over 7.4 billion people in the world today. 1 in every 100 live with a disability. They are the world's largest minority. One part of the world has been identified as a place in need of support, the Dominican Republic. With a population of 10.5 million, more than a third live on less than $1.25 a day. And over 20% of the country lives in extreme poverty. Imagine raising a child with disabilities in this environment. That's where we come in to do our part. The Canadian Dominican Ray of Hope, an organization founded in 2007 from the inspiration of 2 individuals who frequented the island and recognized the need to aid orphan children living with various disabilities. These beautiful children suffer from disabilities such as cerebral palsy, meningitis, developmental delays, hearing and visual impairment, polio, autism, and Down syndrome. It is our belief that all children have the God-given right to a quality life, love, and well-being, regardless of their country of birth, religion, or race. It is this belief that has inspired us to unite together to fulfill our mission of providing assistance to those who really need it. Partnering with the Diocese of Puerto Plata, supporting 2 homes that care for over 40 orphan children. Some of the children have been brought in voluntarily by parents or guardians who are unable to adequately care for them, while most of them have been abandoned, in some cases left without even so much as a name, meaning they have no legal identity in the eyes of the government, and in some ways do not even exist. The main concerns we have been committed to addressing since the organization's inception are the accessibility of clean water, medical supplies, and a proper diet.
Now we're going to Casa Nazaret, which is the house that we give most of our support to. So this is the house where we take care of 18 children. It's a small little 3-bedroom home, and we give most of our support because they're the ones who need. For instance, the other day we came by and Giovanna saw that they needed a washing machine, so we went out and bought them a washing machine, and we give them a lot more medicine and more financial care. The air conditioning we install, so they need a lot more support at this house. And this is the house that we want to actually get them out of so we can get them a bigger home, and that's our project to build that new home, which we started the Buy a Brick campaign. And so that's going to be the home that we're going to build to get these kids out of here, which you'll see in a minute when we go in why we need to build a home for them, because they have very little space to live in. They move mattresses around. They don't have a lot of space for the 18 children. So by us building another house, we can have 2 separate quarters, male and female. We could probably fit a lot more kids.
Wheelchair accessible.
Wheelchair accessibility, yeah. Well, therapy rooms, the whole thing. So, and you'll see the difference what we want to create and what you're going to see now, and why we need to do it.
Despite all the work that we're doing, there's still more that needs to be done in order to improve their living environment. For instance, one of these homes relies solely on donations to provide care for 18 children in a small 4-bedroom home, where mattresses get moved daily from the entrance and living room areas to accommodate for living and sleeping space requirements. It is for this reason that in 2012, we set out for a new goal, the Buy a Brick campaign, to build a well-deserved home for these children. This home will include adequate sleeping facilities, recreational space, a creativity classroom, an infirmary, an area equipped for rehabilitation, and a garden to assist in the goal of self-sustainability. With the continued support of the community and donors, we get a step closer to making this much-needed home a reality. We are thankful that the Canadian Dominican Ray of Hope has developed into a thriving organization that consists entirely of volunteers from both public and private sectors who donate their time, resources, and services. It is this level of commitment that allows our organization to proudly operate without administrative costs, allowing 100% of the proceeds to go directly towards the goal. That is why we do what we do, because there is a need, because we can, and most of all, because we know we are making a difference in these children's lives.
Gracias.
Bye. Bye.